anybody that's got haters and you're tuning into this video right now, you're at the right video. Because I'm about to explain things. How it really is. Like I always do. No surprise. When you find yourself having haters, backstabbing bums that was around you, that abused you, that did something to you, they did you dirty. They did you dirty, dog. What can you do? You can respond in the best way you possibly can, is what you can do. And you know, there's levels to hate. There's levels to it. If you're the person that just starts initially getting hate, like, you're in for a rude awakening, because it's gonna get a lot worse. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. When you're doing things that other people just cannot do, you're pulling off impressive things one way or another, you're gonna get hate. People tend to hate what they cannot have. If you can have things others cannot have, they will hate you for it, because you're simply going through things, figuring things out, solving problems, doing certain things that others just aren't. They're gonna hate you because they can't figure it out. You can, they can't. And it might not even be like because of what you're doing. It's the fact that you found a way, like you figured out a path. They have not figured out anything. They have not figured out any path to reach the amount of success they want. So if you're the person that can, they will hate you for that. And as you become more and more and more and more and more successful at anything, the haters will intensify. Your haters will intensify over time, because you're continuously getting better. They're continuously staying stagnant, or even worse, getting worse. And you are going in the opposite ways. You might not even be seriously like on board with these people, but you might know them enough to the point where they just don't like you, because you're going far. You're doing good. You're doing real good, man. You're doing real good. And they don't like it. What can you do? Not much. You avoid them. You keep moving forward. Do what you do. It is what it is. They will cry about it. They'll make a big deal about it. They will treat you bad too. If you ever see them in person, they'll act weird, they'll act shady. And the better you continue to get, the more that kind of stuff within them intensifies. It will intensify. People ain't completely dumb, man. Your haters might hate, but they're not completely dumb. Like, they know you're moving up the ladder. They know you're doing better. They simply don't like it because they are not on your level right now. It's not that they can't. Just right now they're not. They're not making an impact the way you might be making an impact with whatever it is that you're doing. You might be making an impact in your own body. You might be getting a lot more fit. People be hating you for that. You might have got a gig, a music gig or something. Make a lot of money. People hate you for that. You might made a video on TikTok and it blew up, and all of a sudden you got this lip banging TikTok account and you're making money and all this stuff is happening. They might hate you for that. Like, it could be anything at all. So it's unfortunate how things have to be. Like, you will lose lifelong friends this way. And it's unfortunate. But you can't hold back, man. You cannot hold back for the haters. You cannot hold back for anybody. Like, you have to do your thing. You have to do what you do best. You have to put in the work. Yes, they're gonna hate. It's not gonna feel too good for you, but it's something you kind of have to ignore and keep going forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. People's gonna switch up on you. People's gonna feel a certain way about you because you're changing up. You're changing for the better, and people's gonna go against you because of it. And it's not fun at first, but it gets better. And the better you continue to get, the more it intensifies on their end, but the less you're going to start to see them. They're going to start to just fall out of nowhere. They're just gone. Because they cannot even handle to see you no more. They're going to go nowhere that you're going. Anytime. They're going to unfollow you, all this stuff. It's just how it is. And some will low-key watch you forever, bro. There's different kinds of haters. There's the ones that cannot no longer stand to see you doing good. And then there's the ones that are just going to keep low-key watching. They'll like nothing you do. They'll not support you. They'll not say nothing to you. If you ever see them in person, they'll give you these weird looks. And they'll forever watch what you do on social media and whatever else, whatever other places they can come in contact with you and see what you're doing. They will. And they're just weird. Like, it's just how these people are. They cannot help it. So, it is what it is. But the whole point is that you literally do not give a single F about any of it. Like, I'm just warning you guys. I'm just telling you guys the things that will happen. These things will happen. Now, I'm letting you know what's going to happen, and it's about how you respond and how you react to these things, which you give no reaction to them. Understand what's happening, and okay, just kind of accept it, really. Like, you're not going to fire back, you're not going to engage back, you're not really going to do anything. And the people, that know you in real life, that hate you, they're not going to say nothing to you. Most of the time, they're not going to do it. The odd person might. Who knows? But for the people I know in real life that hate on me, they don't say nothing. Because if they do, they're going to have to see me somewhere eventually, quite possibly, and then they're going to have to answer to what they said. So a lot of these people are talking mad shit behind the scenes, not to your face, not saying nothing to you, but to other people. Because they feel that's the safe way to go. Not to do it to you. To make it look like they're not saying nothing to you at all. But they're clowning you behind your back. They are. And it is what it is. You'll not hear about it. You'll not see nothing about it. They will just look at you as the clown. And it's what they do. They lie to themselves, making themselves look all cool and stuff like that. But in actuality, you are the one that is progressing. You are the one that is doing actually something in the world. You are the one that is more successful. You'll never see a successful person hating on somebody that is below them. It just does not exist. They do this. They want to try to find a way to make you look stupid. They want to try to find a way to make you look lesser than you actually are, because they can't stand to see you go up while they are not. They're either going down or they're staying stagnant at a base level and they cannot budge. But you're just going up. Rising. Rising to the ranks with whatever it is that you're doing. And they just can't stand to see it, man. They're going to hate. And it is what it is. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody has to like you. It's going to be you and your few people and whoever. And I'll tell you guys something right now. Your real people will never switch up on you. I have a lifelong friend. And he has never switched up on me. We've argued before. It's not like it's just nice shit going on 24/7, but like there was never a serious moment where like they turn because of your success. Like they fully accept your success. Any arguments we've had, it was just like things that literally like just was not that important. Like just casual things. Nothing like that. There was no jealousy, envy involved. We both understand life. Like there's no point in envying somebody else. There's no point in hating somebody else. Like we just both understand that to a T. There's just no hate in us. There's a reason why this person is a lifelong friend. You know what I mean? I've had lifelong friends that I am no longer friends with because they had to do what they did, and all because they're that jealous, man. Like I'm dead ass serious, bro. They had to go about things that way, and it's unfortunate because it's forever gone, done, dead in the water, like the whole thing. And it's just how a lot of people have to go about things nowadays, and that's the unfortunate thing about life, about reality. I never saw those things coming from a mile away when they actually happened a long time ago. Like I never saw those things happening. But it slowly happens and it builds up, and all of a sudden, boom, done. Everything's done, everything's gone. Everything that you had with that person or persons, it's gone. Now it's like they're the enemy. But like, I really don't even care. It's just unfortunate how they had to go about things, and it's whatever. But the best thing you can do, man, is just to understand life. And I try to tell you guys all the time, like, not everybody is your friend. Like, we wish the world could be that way. It's just not going to ever be that way, because you have to find out who people are first if you're going to consider them an actual friend. Or more close to even family. By them not even being blood related. Can you even have talks with your friends about your success? About what you got going on without them being extremely, extremely weird? Because if you can't, I guarantee they're not your friend. I guarantee they're not. If they cannot even acknowledge what you're doing, like, that's a big red flag. A big, big, big red flag. They have extremely weird energy on their aura whenever you guys are together, most likely, and it's just not a good sign. They have a problem with you, they have an issue with you, and you couldn't give a shit. Like, that's just how they are towards you, for no apparent reason, just because you want to do certain things. It's really messed up. People are messed up. We know this. It's because they're literally taking huge L's. Like, they're not getting wins. If they were winning, they wouldn't be this way. It's because they're losing and you're winning. But everybody has winning and losing seasons. I've had many losing seasons. I've had winning seasons. You just have to stay a solid person no matter if you're winning or losing. That's the whole point of life. You are a weak, spineless coward if you have to try to hate on other people just because you're currently losing. Like, bro, boss the fuck up. Man the fuck up. Get your shit together and don't be a little girl. Like, this is what every hater needs to hear. But they cannot help it because they're so entitled that they feel some type of way because you're currently winning, most likely, and they are currently losing. They just cannot accept that reality. And if they cannot accept that reality, what does that tell you? They cannot accept any reality. They are entitled. They are haters. Great things take time. Your success is going to take time. People don't understand how hard it is to actually accumulate success in any areas of life. Like, it takes an immense amount of work, an amount of focus. to make anything come to fruition, to make anything happen. Even to go to university, to get a good high-paying job or anything like that, man, like, look at the work they have to put in. All those people end up depressed and everything else. There's like 85% of university students that are like depressed. Fuck, I'd be depressed too if I had to go through shit like that and go through all that school and be around all those people and shit like that. Like, it's definitely not an easy task. Like, look at what they have to go through. Like, it makes sense. And the school system is screwed up, man. That's why people are so crazy in school. Like, I'm not going to judge anyone that's in university or even like in high school or anything like that, because I get how young kids are. You can't judge these people too quick and think, oh, that's who they are. Give them time, man. Like, people go through a lot of shit. The best thing you can do as a human being is be an understanding person. But too many people in the world today fail to be that. They want to be quick to, oh, that's who they are. It's not who they are. It might be who they are right now. They are very capable of change. Like, that's what people got to when they overlooked me at certain points of my life. I was that person at that time, at that current moment. I'm going to be way better than that, dumbasses. You wait. You'll see. That's why you can never look at someone and be like, oh, that's who they are. Like, bro, they're probably going to get a lot better than that, if they choose to anyways. You can't count people out that quick, that easy. Anybody can change their life at any given time. It takes one day for your mindset to shift, for something to just flick, and you're going to change your whole shit around. That's all it takes, is one day. It took one day for me to realize the day I turned 19. Wow. Wow. And on that day, I don't know what happened. I just got super serious, super focused. It's almost like it was God there, just shifted me. I am going to help you seriously right now, tremendously. Are you ready to put in this work? I'm ready to put in this work. All right, let's do it then. And I put in an immense amount of work for years and 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 years. And it's that simple, man. You could be doing all the wrong things. You could be a talented person. You could have lots of potential. You could be doing all the wrong things as a young kid. And one day, you just wake up. You start moving completely different. You start to be the person you're actually supposed to be. And you will slowly change your life. I say slowly because it takes a lot of work and a lot of time. A lot of work and a lot of time. And it's a choice you have to make. Most people are not capable of making those hard choices. But if you are that person, trust me, man, you will be hated on hard by the people that are around you. You will be. And it's like, it's more challenges, more challenges, more challenges. People's going to drive you batshit crazy. But it's all part of the journey. Welcome aboard. This is what it calls for. This is what it is. You will also reach points where people just stop because they start to accept the massive improvements you've made. People can't comprehend it at first, but they will get used to you being a winner. Eventually they'll get used to it. And they'll just stop. You applied way too much pressure. You gone way too far. Way too far over their own heads. So now they're going to give up on hating on you, and they're going to more so accept it, who you are, who you become. Because if they don't, they're only going to look stupider and stupider and stupider and more delusional as time goes on. So just remember, guys, in the beginning stages, it is always the hardest. It always is. I went through hell and back. I went through complete hell. And it was the least funnest thing I've ever done in my life. It sucked. But I had to do it. And the main thing is if you just do not give up in those processes. That is very tough. And it's just you. It's just you going. It's you and God. And that's it. You trust yourself. You trust in God. You pray every night. You pray every day. You have faith. You will get the W. It'll be that easy. Actually, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's never going to be easy. The instructions are simple, but it's not going to be easy. And that's it.